check the feed, see if we good.
It just popped up. Hey, is it gonna plug it all in?
Hey,
Shalom.
Shalom.
I hear no sound.
Yeah, we in there.
Slide over to the right some. That way.
We good. I thought that was
Yeah.
All right, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, as always, giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Right, Yahweh is the true name of our Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah is the name of the only begotten Son. And our Lord and Savior, whom the world we know of Jesus Christ. Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, in the name of the Holy Spirit. It's the inspiration given to us to edify those that have ears to hear. Double honors to our teachers, the Apostle Melvin Gray Millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, faithful and diligent preaching His word with fear and trembling. Shalom to the believers that subscribe to His truth, the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Right? So, yeah, we the GMS Memphis Camp coming to you with another live lesson. You see entitled, Great Power Requires Great Responsibility, okay? Which, let's get Isaiah 29, right? Isaiah 29, and get Psalms, get Job 9 and 24, right? So let's go with that Isaiah 29 and 15.
It's Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who see of us and who know of us?
Yep. And it's talking about who? Esau, Edom, right? Keep going.
Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Right. So if we see everything in the earth being turned upside down, righteousness is turned into wickedness, right? That wicked power that's going throughout the earth is going to have to be accounted for, okay? Because when you're dealing with the power in the earth, right? The power of the earth is given to who? The hands of the wicked. Step back. This fire like right there by the bottom. So when you plow wickedness in the earth, right? You gotta reap the reward of that wickedness. Okay? Go to Job 9 and 24.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Not where and who is he? Okay? Because you see everything happening in the earth. And as we get into these scriptures, it identifies a certain man as the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Okay, certain characteristics, the things that he does. And it says in Job 9 and 24, he does what? Covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Okay, so he's the type of man that has taken everything that's righteous and covered it up and turned it into wickedness. Even the figures in the Bible, he's covered them up and made himself identify as the people of the Most High. All right? Yeah, you had a precept. brother, hold that where it say, I've seen the wicked spreading himself like a green bay tree.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Right. So now that these Edomites, all right, who are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, right, so-called white man, now that he's in the power seat in the earth, right, he's doing whatever he wants because he has that power. Okay, he's doing everything against the righteousness of the Most High. So when you go against or adverse to the righteousness of the Most High, what does that make you? Satan, right? So this man that's in the power seat, he's covering up the righteous judgment that's supposed to go forth in the earth. Okay, so that makes him the adversary. That makes him the child of Satan. Okay, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan on earth is the so-called white man. He's the one that's in the power seat. He's the one that sits at these summits. He's the one that's at the World Economic Forum. He's the one that's in control of the World Health Organization. He's the one that controls the diseases. He is the CEO of these major corporations and foundations, man. Okay? So when you have that type of power, you have to be held accountable. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
This is Micah 2:2. They covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his inheritance.
Right. And go to Psalms 58, and that's what you see them going from field to field, which means from land to land or country to country, waging war and taking resources. That's what they're doing. All right. And it's because it's in the power of their hand. Now we're gonna get, Lord willing, we're gonna get into what that particular power that he has, okay, that the Most High gave him to rule with, which is the sword. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 58:2. It said, yeah, in heart you walk wickedness, you wait the violence of your hands in the earth.
You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Okay? So the violence that Esau Edom weighs in the earth ultimately comes from what? The sword. All right? Whole Genesis, the 27th chapter, right? Around like the 23rd verse. Okay? Give me that. I have seen wickedness spread itself like a green bay tree. Who got that?
This is Psalms chapter
37, right?
Yeah.
Go
This
ahead.
is Psalms chapter 37, verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power,
I have seen the wicked in great power. All right?
and spreading himself like a green bay tree.
And spread himself like a green bay tree. Okay? So as it says, as the matter of fact, whole Sirach the 10th chapter, because I can't say it better than the scripture, because it says as the kings are, as the rulers are, so are the people. So you see Esau Edom pushing what? Planned Parenthood, transhumanism, sodomy. Okay? All of that is being pushed in the earth because he has the power to write the legislation that says this is a righteous ordinance. This is a righteous order. This is a good thing. He has the power to deem whether something is good or evil because he's in the dominion seat, right? So what you see him doing is spreading wickedness, right? Like a green bay tree.
Yep.
Like weeds.
I'm gonna say the truth that this was gonna get him to that point when you go into the MOTV.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Going to the press conference with the guidance. All right, that's wicked. It's thinking that you can outdo the creator. You know what I'm saying? What type of mind frame that you in thinking that you can do better than the creator, man? The one that created you. You know, that's how you know that this so-called white man, which is the Edomites, all right, the Bible speaks of, they wicked, man.
Right. This is Psalms 94:20. Should the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which framing mischief by a law?
Yeah, frame it. It say he framed mischief by law, right? Who deemed the significance of the marriage between a man and a man as significant as the marriage between a man and a woman. Right? Who did that? Who set that up? That's not something that's coming from the east. Okay? That's something that's coming from the west and spreading throughout the earth. Like the brother said, Babylon, which means confusion. All right? Great confusion is coming, the source of it is coming out of America, man. Okay? That's how we know America is Babylon. All right? Because that's confusion. Read that again.
Psalms 94:20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which framing mischief by law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood.
Right. All right. Now you have all these different laws that they've set up that go against the scriptures, right? But here it is. They use the Bible as a so-called support system. They say it's a so-called support system, or as a foundation of the principles that their government is built upon, right? It's supposed to be a so-called a Christian country, right? Right. So why are you not keeping the ordinances of the Most High? Give me Psalms 50 and 16. Go ahead, bro. You can break it down now. Okay.
This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 12. The wicked plotted against the just.
The who?
The wicked plotted against the just.
He plotted against the just, man. I know it's another verse in Psalms too, which speaks about how Esau hiding himself in the lurking places.
Psalms 10.
That's Psalms 10, you know. But the wicked always plotting against the just, man. You know, go ahead,
And gnashing upon him with his teeth.
Yeah.
The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his days is coming.
I see the Lord said he should laugh at him because what he's seeing his days are what coming, man, what his end. Remember Job 14:5 said what days are his months are numbered, and his days are what you have by Shema. He appointed bounds that what he cannot pass, man. Alright, so that's why the wicked is plotting. Go ahead, because he's trying to scramble to figure out a way how to escape. But there's no way to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shema. Go ahead, bro.
The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be upright in conversation.
That's right, man, which is who the prophets. Alright, so that's why you see them trying to pass certain laws and legislation. Right, but what? For the prophets, man, to try to get us out these corners, man, trying to stop this word and spread like wildfire, man. You know, so he gonna plot against us, man. That's why we gotta stay tuned in the spirit, all right, and constantly hasten the day of the coming of our Lord, man. It's coming. That's it on that. You gotta talk about it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh Shema said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Go ahead.
Seest thou hatest instruction and cast my words behind thee.
Right. See, now that you're in the power seat, okay, what you have done is you've taken the Most High's ways and you abuse them, all right, to the point of really no return. Okay? Because you gotta look. You took the law, statutes, and commandments, which was given to the people of the Most High, and used it against his own people in wickedness. Okay, that's why I say in the time where the iniquity had an end, all right, you helped forward the affliction, you know, because the affliction that was brought upon us, of course, was for the deeds of our own action, right, for the works of our own hand. But you took those laws, and what you did was you took the perversion of the law and made it a thing of righteousness so that we could keep on going into that wickedness. You didn't set up the righteous standard of how the Lord ordains us to live to help us get back. You put pork in the food. You set up a broken households. Okay, you set up abortion. So the whole system you set up, if a woman knows, well, when I get pregnant, hey, I have a baby, shit, the baby gonna be paid for, and I'm gonna be taken care of, and I can, even if I don't want the baby, shit, I can get rid of it, you know.
And he made a system for Jake All right, it's a trap, which is what entertainment, music,
Black culture.
you know what I'm saying? Right,
Right.
right, black culture.
Right.
That's a trap for Jake.
Hey, prime example, Young Thug, right? Young Thug getting indicted by his own rap lyrics. But the whole system that he set up, being that trap music, all right, was the system he set up for Jake to thrive and make money in.
Yeah.
So Jake purposely pushes the message of violence, okay? He purposely pushes the message of violence in the earth. He purposely pushes the spirit of adultery in the earth. He purposely pushes the spirit of sorcery, selling drugs and being an addict, okay? He purposely pushes that out to make money because that's the standard that Esau Edom set up for you to get spins on the radio.
You know,
Okay.
what's funny? That's why the scriptures say, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Because here it is, you got men being persecuted, pages are being taken down. You know what I'm saying? Brothers getting strikes and all types of things because they teaching the word. You know what I'm saying? Teaching the word that we have about Shema Shop, but here it is. You allow Jake to do all these things on YouTube, man. Guns, you know what I'm saying? Provocative language. You know what I'm saying? How they dress, everything, man. There's no problem there. And here it is, we just out here in Gorman teaching the Bible. It's a problem. Why? Because they call evil good and good evil. Why? Because the wicked is ruling. You see? That's why it's a to do all them things. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, to take away the right from the poor of the people, and that the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
Ooh, and that's what you're seeing now. All right, the gas prices rising up, the food prices rising up, all that to stir you until you're gonna have to make a decision. He just reeling you in like a fish, man. That's all he's doing. He's making it hard for Jake, man. Because one day you're gonna have to choose whether you're gonna serve your high by Shema Shop or you're gonna serve the so-called white man. You're gonna serve the elites, man. All right, you're gonna take their prerogative. All right, he getting it set up just for that. Somebody say he should do to the fatherless. We can one more time about it.
This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 2. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of the people.
Right, and that's what he's doing. He's taking the rights from the poor of the people, man. All right, by making the laws and legislation, man. Go ahead.
That the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
That's right. You gotta know how.
Yeah, I got it.
This is Sirach 10 and 2. I started 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Right, see, a wise man will instruct his people, okay? Yet, what this man does, he takes his power and he causes chaos, and he don't even warn the people, right? He does things 50 years ahead of time, right? And he knows the results of it because the only thing that he knows how to do is destroy it and bring death upon the earth, okay? And he has a system of doing it, but the system that he used to do it with, right? He knows the righteousness of the Most High because he has the Bible. He knows what the scriptures say, do, not do, and what to do.
Right.
But he do wrong anyway, just like Cain. Cain knew to do right, but he did wrong anyway. See what I'm saying? Because he gets a thrill out of doing wickedness.
Yeah.
They say he can't go to sleep unless he do wickedness.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like he had the slave Bible. He know what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he knew what scriptures to pick out to keep Jake in submission. Just like he know what things to push to keep us to keep us within the indignation of the Lord, to keep the Lord mad at us, right? It's like calling the accuser of our brethren, right? Okay? Go ahead.
So what 10 and 2? It's the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell
Give
therein.
me Luke 12 and 48. Go keep going.
It said, an unwise king destroyed his people.
An unwise king destroyed his people. Okay? Now a king has what? The word king means ruler. So the king has rulership over all the people. That's great authority. A king is someone with great authority, great power, right? Go ahead.
But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Go ahead.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
The power of the earth is truly in the hand of the Lord. And see, that's what he's not holding himself accountable for. Because, matter of fact, load that scripture up. I need these next couple scriptures to kind of come in this order. Like, give me that Luke 12 and 48 after this. But it's a scripture that say, that he hiding himself and say, who seeth me? Who seeth me? Right? Go ahead.
So what 10 and 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
He gonna set up one that is ultimately profitable, someone that's trustworthy, someone that's gonna hold himself accountable for these people that they have power over. You see, Esau Edom doesn't have the mind. He everything that he does, he blames the people for. You know, we the reason why it's crack in the neighborhood.
Right.
We the reason why gun violence is high. We the reason for all this shit that we have no control over.
Yeah.
We don't prescribe fentanyl and opioids.
Yeah.
We don't make guns. Jake, you take half of these Jakes in the hood and you disassemble their guns, they don't even know how to put the motherfuckers back together. I'm in McDonald's the other day. Jake got 2 babies in his hand, pants hanging off his ass, pistol in one pocket. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna hold 2 babies, pistol in your pocket, and your pants hanging off. So like, I'm looking at you, who you gonna hurt or protect? You know what I'm saying? You see? And this is a result of Esau Edom's philosophy in the earth. Men are feminine, women are masculine. Everything is turned upside down, man.
That's it. Everything.
Okay? And you're gonna have to be held accountable. But see, you don't think you have to be held accountable because you think the power of the earth is really in your hands. Not knowing that the power that you got, the Most High gave it to you, and he's soon to take it from your ass, man. Okay?
Right, you gotta remember trick bag, man.
Yep.
But look, I got the word responsibility.
Yeah. It means trustworthy and accountable.
Yeah, right. Because like you BJ brought out in second Ezra,
Sirach 10 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna set up one that's profitable.
Yeah.
Because Yahweh Shai is the only one that's trustworthy, man.
Yeah.
All right, to rule, man. Yep.
You got it.
Gonna bring it down out.
Yeah, you got it.
Irresponsibility on etymology. It's a form of trustworthy, a trait of being answerable to someone for something or being responsible for one conduct.
Yeah, being responsible for one's conduct. Hold Zechariah the 11th chapter, right? Go ahead, Karab. You should say something, Salah.
Nah, because it says being answerable to someone for something, man. And who is we called upon? Yahweh Shema Shai, because Yahweh Shai is the mediator. You know what I'm saying? So we call upon Yahweh Shema Shai to what? Get our prayers answered, man. All right? So yeah, Yahweh Shai is the one that's popular to rule, man. You know, then it says being responsible for one conduct. That's why we got to be in the like mind in Yahweh Shai, man. He is the prime example to how to be walking in Babylon the Great, man. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, get Luke 12 and 48.
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes.
Right, now we know that this ultimately is talking about Jake in the ministry and committing to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? All right? Well, I'm going to qualify for Esau Edom for a simple point. Go ahead.
For unto whomsoever much is given,
for to whomsoever much is given, right? Now the power of the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So the Lord gave Esau, Edom, the power of the earth, right? Which go back to Genesis, the 27th chapter. Y'all stay with me because I want us to go back there for resource checking, right? Because he said that by the sword shall you live, and the fatness of the earth, your dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and by the sword ye shall live, right? Go ahead.
Of him shall be much required.
So to whom much is given, of him shall much be required. All right? So great power given to you to rule over the earth. That's a great responsibility, a great trust, a great accountability.
Right.
That's something that you have to be greatly accounted for, right?
And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more.
Right. Right. So you got this whole system. You got this whole system that you built, right? And people are looking to you as one that they can trust.
Right.
For instance, your money system that you built, right? Your money system that you built, that you originally had set up according to the Bible, because true riches is what? Gold, silver, and cattle. Now, in 1970, right? 1971, you had Richard Nixon take the gold standard out of the earth, and then they set up their fiat money system, man. Which these dollars that we have, all right, this system that we have is a system that's supposed to be built upon trust. Okay? Now you got a man that's constantly printing money that has no worth. It's not worth the number that it says on it. I was reading something earlier today. They say actually a penny is damn near worth more than any bill that you got. Because a penny now, because it's copper, if it is copper, right, it's worth 3 cents instead of a cent. You see? And silver and gold is where the real is what real money is, man. In the ancient times, when you paid for resources, you know, whether it was food, you know, hay, whatever it was, whatever, cattle, you know, a woman, it was for gold, shekels, silver coins, all right, something that actually held value in the value. You couldn't devalue that. But with this dollar, this fiat system, right, which they call it de facto. When you look it up, it's a de facto system, right? and the opposite of a de facto system is a de jure system, meaning a system that's set up by law, right? So even when they set up their fiat money system, the people were against it, man. The people were against setting up the fiat system, but they forced it. So a de facto system is something that's pressed upon you by force, man.
Yeah. You see the results of it now. Yep. You see, going back to the early 60s and 50s, you know what I'm saying? You see how the material was with steel,
The iron. Yeah.
And then here it is with the money. Shit was cheap. A nickel. You can get a lot of shit with a nickel. Imagine you had $1 going back to the 70s, in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? It was more than, but now look at it, 2000. Early 2022, you can't even buy a bag of chips for $1.
Right.
Here it is, going back into the 90s, a bag of chips was $0.25.
Shit, you had penny candy when I was growing up.
Yeah, shit cost a penny.
Yeah, you had penny candy, fruities,
Yeah, them chews.
like 9-laters and
Yeah.
shit like that. You could get for a nickel. You can go get you can take $1 and get 100 pieces of candy when
Yeah.
I was a kid.
Yeah, right. Big ass bag of fruit. Yeah, but now look at it now, man. You see the downfall in the climate of
I remember when air was free. I remember you can go to the gas station
I had pumped your air for free.
and air was free.
Yeah.
You didn't get charged for air. You know,
Yeah, but now your ass
shit,
get charged for
$1.50.
everything.
You know, $2 for air. You know,
But there was a system set up that it was gonna fail, man. It was gonna fail. Why is it gonna fail? Because prophecy had to be fulfilled. Because guess what? the MOTV gotta be presented over the whole wide world, man. Alright? It gotta be. What you gotta do, all right?
So now what he's doing, go ahead, we'll get into that.
This is Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trust in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Yeah, see, the knowledge of wickedness have perverted this man. All right, the way that he lives, which is by that sword, it has perverted him. Because, as a matter of fact, when you finish reading that, let's jump to Genesis 27 because I wanna get into it, right? Because you gotta understand what living by the sword really means. The sword itself is not actually wicked, right? Because in the ancient time, men used sword. They had to slay they cattle, to, make skin, coats of fur. So it's a righteous way to use the sword, all right? But this man, when it goes into living by the sword, that means you have no accountability. Whatever you want, whether you're a violent man, whatever you want, you're gonna use the power that you got, that sword that you got, right, to get it. Under no circumstances, like with no sympathy, with no remorse, no, no mercy.
That's his
no
first
mercy.
result. That's his first result and his last result.
There's no mercy.
That sword, man.
Yep. Yep.
That's how them Edomites breathe. You can see on these Edomites today, man. That's how they breathe, man. That's what they got, like 2, 3 guns. They got one in their pocket, one in the truck. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. You know?
Yep. Go ahead.
It said, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me.
Thou hast said in our heart, I am, and there's none else beside me, man. Okay? And see, that's where he's not holding himself accountable. Like, he don't got nobody to answer to, right? But the scriptures say we shall all appear before the judgment seat of the Most High, man. Okay?
Yeah, I'm about to say that Obadiah back that up.
You can get it out.
Was it the pride of thy heart has deceived thee?
Yep.
This is Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and the ambassadors is sit among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Yep.
Behold, I made thee small among the heathen.
Yep.
Thou art greatly despised.
Yep.
But here go the point. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee.
Yep.
Thou dwellest in the clefts of the rocks,
Yep.
whose habitation is high, that says in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right. See, so that's a God complex. These so-called white people, Esau, Edom, they have a God complex, right? For you to think that you can take the whole world and reset it at your will, a global reset, all right? A whole new world system, you know, which it is gonna be a new world order, but it's not gonna be at it's not gonna be the one you got planned, right? It's not gonna be according to your will, man. All right, the Most High gonna have you, as the scriptures say, in derision, right? Go to Genesis 27.
This is Genesis 27:37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given him for servants.
Step up one where he crying. Yeah, because he cried for this power. You gotta make sure we get there.
Okay, 38. This is Genesis 27:38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me also, O my father. And Esau lift up his voice and wept.
And Esau lift up his voice and wept. So he's crying to his father Isaac, who you can receive as Yahweh Shai in the spirit, right? He's crying for a blessing. He's crying for power. The same power that you forsook. The same power that you said, look, what good is this blessing going to do me? Right? Because the blessing is the power over the earth. Right? So he made Jacob, through the Spirit, the Most High made Jacob be the ruler, man. The Most High set it up where it played out in real time too. Okay? So there's nothing that can be done about what the Most High does. What the Most High does is final. What the Most High says is, hey, it's gold. You know? Go ahead. We're gonna get Romans 13.
This is Genesis
Go
20.
Get Romans 13.
This Genesis 27 and 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
Thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, man. Go ahead.
and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shall thou live.
Right, and by thy sword shall thou live, man. Okay? So, the sword is what Esau Edom was given to rule over the earth with. Now, again, the sword itself, there's nothing wrong with having a sword. Hey, a sword is used for many things. Yeah, a sword was used for building houses. You need a saw to cut wood, whatever. That's something you need a sword to do righteous things. But this man's way of life, okay, is solely upon the sword. No morale. No, there's nothing that'll hold him back from thrusting his sword into the earth and taking what he wants.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You
At
know,
he at no expense. He don't care about kids, children, women, nothing. Give me what I want. You got it, up.
I don't care about nobody but himself. But now, but I was gonna speak on about
Go
the
ahead.
sword. The sword is also deception. It's deceit, man. It's charm. You know, he take that around the whole earth, man. You know, that sword right there is dangerous, man.
Matter of fact, get that in Psalms.
With their tongue.
Yeah, there you
Like
go.
a sword,
There you go. Come.
What they read?
Yeah, come, Baba Shah.
This is Psalm 64 and 3. It say, it say, who wet their tongue.
No, start up, Bob.
Yeah, you gotta start up.
Verse 1, Psalm 64 1. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy.
Right,
Yep.
preserve our life from the fear of the enemy, man. And that's the type of spirit you want to be in. All right, and then that contrite spirit, man. All right, when we understand the devil finna come down and have a great wrath, and guess what? We want the Lord to protect us, man. All right, to shield us from evil. Go ahead.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked,
Yeah.
from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Right, because you gotta understand, like the brother called for Luke, but in Luke 21, it speaks about how the kings gonna persecute the prophets, man. They gonna take us into prison and things of the sorts of that nature, man. All right, but read that again. Nah.
Psalm 64 and 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
But you want the Lord to hide you. How can you hide? You hide in the what? In the truth, man. All right, go ahead.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who wet their tongue like a sword.
Right, means sharpen. When you go into the word where it means to sharpen, man. And that's what the devil doing, man. He sharpened that sword, man, for that great day, man, that he gonna use it, man. And that's when he gonna come upon what 2/3 of our people, man. And the elect, the Lord willing, we be a part of the number, we be delivered. You know, go ahead, out.
And bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
That's right. I got one bad girl.
It said that they may shoot in this, so like that they may shoot in secret at the prophet.
Yeah.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Yep. Yep. And see, that's what our people are caught off guard by, is the way that this man operates in the system that he has set up, that you trust in, is actually, he set it up purposely to destroy you.
Right.
You know, read that last verse again.
They say Psalm 64 and 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Right, the perfect go into those that are abiding in the righteousness of Yahweh Hashem and Yahweh Shai. All right, those that have the heart to go after righteousness. He perverts the righteous judgment of Yahweh Hashem and Yahweh Shai and have you think, oh, this is it. This is what the Bible says. The Bible says that's okay.
Christianity.
Okay. You know, come as you are. Oh,
Right.
your God made you that way.
Right.
It says, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an even matter. They commune of lying snares privily. They say who shall see them.
Exactly. They shall say who shall see them. Why? Because like Dr. Michael was speaking on earlier, the power is in their what? Is in their hands. So here it is. They got so proud for saying shit, God gotta be with us. You know what I'm saying? He let us rule this long, doing these types of foul acts to these people this long. Come on, man. God gotta be with who sees us, man? Can't nobody see us, man. And then we got a chance to implement the MOTB. Who sees us? They just don't know, man. The Lord got you in the region, man. All right, the Lord gonna make you a laughing stock, man. At the end of the day, all right.
In Psalms 55:21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter,
Yeah.
but war was in his heart.
Right, because the whole time he plotting how to destroy you, man. That's why the scriptures say, woe to you that go down to Egypt for help. Because the whole time you thinking this devil on your side, like the brother was speaking on earlier, you think this devil down for you, he against you. Yeah, he might make it seem like it's cool to get the MOTB. He got the rappers, you know what I'm saying, on commercials, you know what I'm saying, talking about it, making acts about it, how they doing this and doing that. Yeah, you can't do this and do that without it. Yeah, it's gonna look glamorous, but the whole time it's to destroy you, man, because you're going against the system of your own shot, man.
Yeah, like for example, with the coronavirus, he had everybody thinking that it was an invisible enemy, so that he can place you on quarantine and set up a system to destroy you, man. Okay? This whole thing with this pandemic, right, and the coronavirus was to ultimately crash society, man.
Yeah.
Everything that you seeing is so that he can lead up to the mark of the beast being mandated in the earth, man.
That's right.
All right. Now, what he wants is total accountability on you. But what he wants is to have a complete accountability on you, so that you can be held accountable for what you do.
Right, yeah.
So now he can track how much you spend, how much you make, all right?
How much sleep you got,
you know,
man, shit.
and everything. Just like a prime example is that movie with Justin Timberlake. It's called In Time, right? You know, so ain't gonna be no not paying your rent on time, not you gonna do everything on time.
Yeah, because they'll be automatic taken out.
All right.
That's when they get that set up the system on gradually.
Look up carbon footprint. You got it out.
On auto pay. Set up auto pay. Gradually like your line.
Yeah, because when you get your check, like, okay, I get paid Friday. Well, when Friday comes, your bills automatically being taken out.
Right.
So this devil's gonna limit you on all the assets of what you can do. You're gonna have full control of carbon footprint. Why? Because we have a God-like confidence. Only Yahweh Shema Shai got the ability to control what you do, man. Alright? But here it is, this devil trying to put something into you to make him have full control of you, man. And you're gonna have a lot of people down with that, man. And the Lord gonna destroy them, man.
This is carbon footprint in the Google Dictionary, Google.com. It goes to say carbon footprint is the total greenhouse gas emission caused by an individual, event, organization.
So this man is gonna know how much energy that you consuming. He like to the exactness, right? But that's what that chip's gonna be able to do, man.
Track.
It's gonna track how much energy you using, man. You see? Go ahead.
An individual, event, organization, service, place, or product expressed as carbon dioxide equivalent.
Right. So carbon dioxide is the energy that you give off. Right? So this man wants to know how much air you using up, man.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man. That's how sadistic and diabolical this man is. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 10 and 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. He lieth and wait secretly as a lion in his den, and he lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor, and when he drive him into his net, he crouch and humble himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. And he hath said in his heart, Yahweh Shema Vashai have forgotten, and he hidden his face, and he will never see it.
Right.
Show how the devil feels, man. Now, he set Jacob for the trap, man. Just think about when you go into the street life with the drugs and stuff. He set him up. He set him up, man. All right, he throw the rock and hide his hand, man. You know what I'm saying? Now to the point he trying to do this with the kids. He make the incident happen with the school. Now he trying to blame it on the kids to take away guns. You know what I'm saying? He want to use the kids for the rights to be like, okay, can't nobody carry no more. You know? Yeah, man. Come on, man. That's why in the spirit the Lord said, well, we're not ignorant to what? Satan devices, man. All right? We're going to constantly break it down through the scriptures, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Brother got Zechariah in the 11th chapter.
This is Isaiah 14 and verse 13. It says, for thou...
You started 11.
Okay, I started 11.
12, 13.
Yeah. Isaiah 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Right, exactly. So this devil, man, all right, the ruler, the God of this world, all right, the Edomites, the elites, all right, the banking family, all right, they got a God-like complex, man. All right, they're trying to rule this society, all right, how the Lord created everything, man. All right, but guess what? You can't do it better than the Creator, man. All right? But you gotta go talk about how.
They got the Zechariah 11 started.
Oh, you started for it, bro.
This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 4. Thus said the Lord, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Right, see? That's what you got. No accountability. See, the power of the earth, it says what is in the hands of the wicked. And he holds himself not accountable. Don't nobody know what these viruses pop up. Don't nobody know how AIDS just hit the earth. And then there ain't no cures. Wow. We don't got no cure for nothing. You know? Yeah, all these different food that you putting artificial ingredients and shit in, right? Esau Edom knows that fucking inflammation is a killer, man. And sugar causes inflammation. That's why he pumping all this fucking food full of sugar. You got nothing but GMO, sugar head babies, man. You know? So when you think about how a parasite works, it's similar to Esau. It just want, and it ain't gonna stop till it get. Yeah. So if that's what's inside of you, right? That's how your mind gonna operate. Yeah. You don't even got to fucking be hungry. But just because somebody come past you, or you pass by some food, or you a certain smell, see. And then when you it's to the point, the shit that you eating, it's not even true substance. So you're not truly being restored.
Yeah, that's what food part do, give you energy.
But parasites was built to keep breaking and deep, like a pig, right?
Yeah.
A pig ain't gonna, as long as you feed a fucking pig gonna eat. So if you eat a fucking pig, you gonna keep fucking eating.
You are what you eat.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A crab,
Right.
catfish, they gonna eat. Now you think you got sea monsters, right? And most of them look like fucking catfish. When you look at like they got fish, you'll see them. They got mouth like humans, big ass eyes. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord sit up here and gave you the dietary laws. He gave you the things that you ought to do to sustain life. He gave you the food for healing. This man takes that, hides it, right? He takes the food. He takes the food that you need to survive and be healed with, hides it, or completely strips the nutrients out of it. That's why it gives you seedless shit. So you take the seeds out of it, now it don't produce the real nutrients.
That's the laboratory.
Then he gonna get all the abominable shit and say, here, this is a delicacy.
Right.
I went to Red Lobster today. I'm like, man, this shit still surviving?
That shit stank as hell.
God
man.
damn. And then you got Red Hook across the street from it. I'm like, what the fuck? You got this bitch Beyonce. I was thinking when I went to the store, this was on my mind. He do something, I'm gonna take his ass to Red Lobster. Like that's a fucking delicacy or something. Like that's a 5-star. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's how Jake treated though.
There was once a prison food, you know, eating on lobsters and crawfish. That was once prison food, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And you got the sanitation department on your plate, the sanitation department of the sea on your plate, the sanitation department of the earth on your plate, and you wonder why you sick. Then your ass go to the doctor, right? Yeah. Guess what he gonna give you? Oh, Percocet, Molly Percocet, fentanyl, opioids.
Molly.
They wonder why they got more gut than butt.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More shit to kill you,
More
man.
shit
It's,
to kill you.
it's all death, man. That's all Esau promote is death. And then go back after you put all that shit in these foods and push it out here to us. He go back and pray to look at your people.
Yeah.
Look at them, Lord.
Yeah.
You see what they doing? The accusers of our brethren, man. They got a fucking devil.
Go ahead, I know.
This is Sirach 12 and 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagine how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood.
They said he would not be satisfied with blood. Yeah. Meaning he is a man, and that's why the scripture speaks about that, is what that happened.
Yeah, he cannot be satisfied. Habakkuk the second chapter. Yeah, matter of fact, grab it behind it. That's I wanted to get into that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Damn. He can't be satisfied. He's like, so Esau is like you talking about. They talking about how to make the earth a better place and how to turn like I was reading a sign. A banner from the Memphis Zoo that was talking about help animals from going extinct. It said, shit, you want to help animals from going extinct? You gotta get rid of the fucking man that's killing everybody.
Fucking madman.
You taking animals out of their natural habitat and putting them on display at the fucking zoo, talking about you keeping animals from going extinct.
Right.
And you hunting for sport.
Yep.
You fucking hunting. You got fucking big ass moose heads,
Right.
and big ass elephant
And deer heads and shit.
you know, trophies on your fucking wall for sport.
Yep. Cow skin.
Hey, lions. They
Yeah.
kill lions. Well, you can't eat no damn lion. Why are you killing the lions, man?
Yeah, look. Hey, I said that on Instagram. The Edomites, it was 3 Edomites. They had just killed a big ass lion, and they were posing, taking a picture. You know what I'm saying? Then you know, another big ass lion came out of nowhere, mauled her, and the other 2 niggas ran off. Yeah.
And that's pitiful. And along with that, he killing them for sports. He also destroying the earth.
Yeah.
So they can't find water and so on, man. Lack of resources out there, man. Because Esau destroying them, man. That's why the Lord said he's going to destroy them that destroy the earth.
Man, that's what I was had in spirit to bring out
So,
too.
hey, you call for Habakkuk?
Yeah, I got it. Where you want to start at? At the top?
His soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah, you want to get straight to the point?
Not read, bro. It's
All right.
one.
Hey, this
Nah,
is
you
that.
got to start that far, but go ahead, though.
All right, well, I'm going to just start at 3 then. This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right. So you're seeing prophecy being manifested before your eyes, man. Go ahead.
Though it tarry, wait for it,
Right.
because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Exactly, man. It ain't gonna tarry, man. And we seeing it ain't gonna tarry. We seeing the days are being short for the election, man. All right, but it's like we want it like yesterday, man. So though it tarry, wait for it, but well, it should surely come. Man, always stay on your guard, man. Stay on your watch. Always being circumspect. You know what I'm saying? Always being occupied with prophecy, man. You know, that's what you always ready. That's what you what? You gonna have to get ready. Go ahead.
It says, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
Why? Because the Lord have put that perverse spirit in him. See, there's a difference between, all right, the Edomites and the Israelites, man. The Lord have put that evil spirit, that wicked spirit, that perverse spirit in Edom, man. All right, and the Lord have put that righteous spirit, that upright spirit, who is Jacob. All right, so that soul that's in the Edomite is not upright in them. I don't give a fuck where they live at, where they from. All right, it's embedded in them, man. Go ahead.
It says, but the just shall live by his faith.
Right, but the just is gonna live by faith. All right, the just gonna live by faith. Go ahead.
Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine.
By his philosophies, man. You know, I ain't his democracies, man. Some laws, man. He transgressed about that wine, man. Go ahead.
He is a proud man.
He is a what? A proud man. Going right back to Obadiah. The proud of that hard head. This devil is got out of hand, man. This devil is cocky, man. He's like a bougie bitch, man. All right? Go ahead.
All right.
But the Lord got something for you, though.
It says, neither keepeth at home. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
And it's death because the scripture also speaks about Esau. He said, everywhere he goes, death follow him, man. All right, but yeah, he never keep it at home, man. Look where he at, man. All right, he didn't push that wickedness vibration upon the whole earth, man. That's why it's gonna come a point that the nation gonna get mad, man. And all the nation gonna aim at her and shoot at her. All right, because what she have, America, Babylon the Great, have forced their philosophy, their wine upon all the nations, man. And they have drunk of it. And yeah, when you read that verse 5 where it say he cannot be satisfied and is as death, that's what it means by him living by the sword. That's his way of life with the sword. He can't be satisfied. He can't be satisfied unless he's shedding blood, man. What he say in Genesis, he said, my father death is at hand. Then what I see, because he couldn't be satisfied with what had just happened. He's like, fuck that shit, I gotta kill him. That's why when you read the Georgia Guidestones, his plan for mankind to keep life in a perpetual balance is to eradicate 500 billion people, man. To reduce the population down to 500 million people. You see that? So how, let's say, give me Matthew, man. Matthew 24th chapter. That's why I say, if the days weren't shortened, no flesh would be saved. So we live in definitely in the last days. Time is drawing to an end. And rightfully so, because this is Esau's age, which Esau's age is the end. That's right. That's right.
It's Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Right. And it said, he that endured until this man is taken out of the way. Okay? Until Esau's age is over. That's who's gonna be saved. You gotta endure this wickedness. You have to endure, hey, which is really the left hand side of the Lord. It's the Lord working Esau's power in the earth for amendment, for changing his people. For you to look for a higher power, for you to seek a higher power, for you to submit to a power higher than the power that's ruling over you. Give me Romans 13 chapter.
This is Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but the Most High.
And that's where Esau doesn't account for. See, that's where he's not having any type of accountability that there's a higher power than him. We just read how he thinks in Habakkuk, right?
But a fool don't believe in the Most High.
Said
You
in
know?
the heart,
A fool has said in his heart there is no power. Go ahead.
The powers that be are ordained of the Most High.
See, and he don't understand that his order and his rulership was set up by the Most High. That's the pride. That's what's deceiving him.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say he didn't remember the latter end of it.
He didn't consider the latter
He
end.
considered the latter end.
Yeah.
Hey, he thinking he gonna be able to do all this and skate off into the sunset.
It's just like when you playing chess. When you make a move, if you don't consider what's going to happen after that move,
Yep.
right? That's why Most High playing like Most High the chess master.
Yep.
He know every move before you make it, man.
Yep.
You know, do you ever play like recently I've been playing chess on online against the master level on the computer. I ain't won yet, cause they already calculated every move. That's what the Most High is. He's the master chess player in the earth.
Yeah.
And every move that's being made, he already got a strategic move.
Eternity
You,
moves ahead.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep. It said the deceiving and deceive are his.
Deceive and
They
deceive
got
by
a
his.
stuff for you after that. Go ahead.
This Romans 13:2. Whoso therefore resist the power, resist the ordinance of the Most High.
Whosoever resists the power, resists the ordinances of the Most High. So you resisting the order of the Most High, right? Seeing that thou
Hatest instruction.
seest thou hatest instruction, what does thou do to declare my statutes, right?
Yeah. He think to change
So
times
the
and laws.
the whole purpose of him getting the Bible is to resist the orders of the Most High.
Yep.
Come on, man.
But and then even still, the Most High put him in the trick bag, because now what you are doing is perverting judgment purposely. That's blasphemy.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You're purposely perverting judgment. Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, let you know that he know who the righteous is. He know that his mind is, he know who we are. He covered the faces of the judge. That's blasphemy. That's the unforgivable sin. That's why I say, lest there be any fornicator or profane person in Esau.
They that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
Them that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Hold Sirach, the 14th chapter. Go ahead, Op.
Keep going.
Romans.
That was it on that point.
Okay.
Now, you can get yours, Op.
This is Sirach 18:2. Now 3, it said now 2, the Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but he who govern the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will.
Yep.
For he is the king of all by his power.
Meaning there's no free will.
Right.
All things obey the will of the Most High, right? Whether you know it or not. And see, like he brought out, the deceit and deceivers is, if you know the will of the Most High, right, that's mercy.
Come on, man. There's no secret.
He shares secret. So if you know the will of the Most High, that's mercy, right? Then it's another thing, you know the will of the Most High, but you don't commit to it.
Being a strike.
That's many stripes,
Right.
right? So even if you don't know the will of the Most High, you gonna know the will of the Most High.
Yeah.
As the scriptures say, the same shall know it after death by pain.
Okay.
So what the Most High does is say, surely is a power that judges in the earth. He brings judgment until you know what his will is.
Yeah.
And that's why when you even if it come down to putting you to death, right? when you get put to death, soon as you get back in your spiritual body in the heavens, you know what the right now you know what the righteousness of the Most High is. That's why when somebody dies, we praise the Most High.
You back in your right mind.
Cause now you right back in your right mind.
That's why I said make little weeping for the dead. You know? So back in Sirach 18:3, who governed the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. Like you was speaking about Esau, the Most High controlled Esau, man. You know? They say the Most High ruler in the kingdom of man, the book of Daniel.
Yep.
It said, and all things obey his will, for he is the king of all, and by his power dividing holy things among them from profane.
Yep. Separating the sheep from the goats, man. That's it. You know? And Esau is the profane. All right? That's what's going to happen when the Lord comes, man. Okay? He's going to prove who's the righteous and he's going to prove who's the wicked, man. And it say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 14?
Yeah, Sirach 14.
Verse 5.
Yeah, I believe so.
This is Sirach chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself,
He that is evil to himself. Go ahead.
to whom will he be good?
To whom will he be good, man? You know, here it is. Your nation is in the power seat. Yet, your people are poorer than the people that you hate. They suffer more than the people that you hate. You know, you're at war with yourself. You're at war with Russia, and they Edomites just like you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's that kingdom, Satan's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Egyptian against Egyptian.
What was I saying? Live by the sword, right?
Right.
At no expense. He'll even destroy himself. You see what I'm saying?
No more surprise.
He ain't taking the sword and destroying himself. Like you killing your own people because you're too stupid to realize that the greatest resource on the earth is people. Nothing produces itself more than people.
But he want digital AIs.
Look,
Change him in this.
you dumb
guy.
motherfuckers over here harvesting oil. How is oil produced? You see?
That's why he coming out with robots.
When you go into the process of how oil is produced, it comes from a decomposition of humans and animals, man. You know. So it happens over time. You see, it comes from the bones and the decomposition of life. That's where it comes from. And it's plenty of it. There's plenty of it, man. But you just harvesting it, like I said, you have heaped treasures together for the last days. Keep going. It's gonna talk about that. He won't be good to himself. And give me Micah the 6th chapter. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Go ahead.
He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envy himself.
Step forward, brother. When you let him step up when you read, bro.
And this is a recompense of his wickedness.
See? Read it again, man.
This is in Sirach chapter 14, verse 6. There is none worse than he that envy himself.
He envy himself. Hate your own self, man.
You see that? That's why, you know what I'm saying, on the corner level, that's why you see Edomites trying to get tans.
Get tanned.
You know what I'm saying? They hate themselves, man. They try to dye their hair and shit.
Come on,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Now you got, you know what I'm saying, Edomites. You got some Israelites, but at the same time, you got Edomites pretend to be like Jacob. You know what I'm saying? When we wearing Jordans and shit like that, man. They hate themselves, man.
Hey, and like it say, right? It say, I saw wickedness spreading himself greatly. Now what you see our women doing? Want to get blonde hair?
Yeah.
That shit is leprosy. That's a curse in the Bible.
The
You know, that's leprosy of the head, man.
That's one reason why I started watching TV.
Man, all these bitches blonde hair, and then the ones that like, damn, that bitch looks so light. Damn, they look white
You know
now.
what I'm saying? White want to be
You know
black,
what I'm saying?
black want to be white. That's how you got on TV. Shit, confusion. You know what I'm saying? A ball of confusion, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
Babylon.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
And this is a recompense of his wickedness.
Yeah, that's the payback, man. Like it said, he that digging a pit and digging for himself, man. All right. So him creating them missiles. All right. Guess what? It's for his downfall, man. But the Lord pleasure. All right, to get what you created, man. The works of your own hands, your downfall, sucker.
Go ahead, bro.
And if he does good, he does it unwillingly.
He do good, he do it unwillingly. Go ahead.
And at the last, he will declare his wickedness.
See? So we at the time where it says the devil has come down to you having great wrath because he know you have for a short time. He's showing his horns. He's declaring who he is. And this the thing, he's still so smooth with it, and he got our people so brainwashed, right? Our people so brainwashed, they so worried about the NBA finals, they ain't worried about the final judgment. You know, they so worried about the next hot reality TV show, they ain't worried about the hour of temptation. Right. They ain't worried about thermonuclear missiles coming and destroying the earth, right? These motherfuckers are so low level that they actually thinking, well, what I'm gonna do if he take my guns? What you gonna do if you keep your guns? You can't do shit with the guns.
You don't know how to use them.
Hey, if he gave you AR-15 and AK-47, what the hell he got? It was a time when you couldn't get them type of guns, man.
They be restricted.
That boy flew past the muster gun.
And everything he do it in a way to bring forth more evil.
Yeah.
So now that he's telling you, oh, we gonna take the guns, we need to take the guns, all it's gonna do is escalate to more violence. Now people finna start hoarding guns and stealing guns and being more violent, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because what it is, you're gonna have a protest.
How y'all doing?
All right, how you doing, sister?
You're gonna have a protest. And then from the protest, what you gonna have? You're gonna have chaos.
That's right.
There's gonna be a lot of riding,
That's
a lot
right.
of looting, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of bucking up against the government. And that's what he wants.
Man,
Order out of chaos. That's what he wants. Therefore, he gonna bring in them troops. All right, and lock the state down, lock all them cities down. All right, and guess what? His agenda gonna go forward.
Hey, if I can say this too, like they're seeing all them guns and shit. That shit don't scare these Edomites, man. You niggas a nigga, like the brother just said, you can't shoot anyway. A nigga walking around with a Draco, AR-15, you ain't scaring these Edomites with that, man. Now the average nigga you might put fear in him, but that's his lesson. You don't know what you doing with that.
That boy got great aim. Remember? You know, Jake just shooting that motherfucker like this. That boy got great aim.
That ain't gonna save you, man. What is that? 1 Corinthians 10.
You can't beat with his blessing though. That's his blessing, man.
Can't beat him with his blessing.
Our blessing is the word. That's why it said it's like a two-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Our blessing is the word, man. He got a corner blessing, we got a spiritual blessing. Let him have his, because in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have ours, man.
Right,
all right? That's it.
Micah 6:2.
That was it on that.
Yeah, I got you.
Pulling them up.
Hey, this is Micah 6 and verse 2. It says, "Hear ye, O mountains, the Lord's controversy, and ye strong foundations of the earth. For the Lord hath a controversy with his people, and he will plead with Israel.
Right. Go ahead.
O my people, what have I done unto thee? And wherein have I wearied thee? Testify against me. For I brought thee up, for I brought thee up out of the land of Egypt." Verse 4, you want to keep going?
Started, jump to 9.
Okay. Micah, water, brother. Micah 6 and 9. "The Lord's voice crieth unto the city, and the man of wisdom shall see thy name. Hear ye the rod, and who hath appointed it? Are there Are there yet the treasures of wickedness in the house of the wicked, and the scant measure that is abominable?
The scant measure is abominable, man. So you've taken equity and perverted it. You've taken the balance of resources and you've distorted them, right? Matter of fact, there's a if you look it up, right? They're talking about $150 billion extortion, right? And that's what they're doing. They keep printing this money. They making a scant measure, man. Okay. So you people are completely known for the most part to understanding what they're doing to the economy, and then if you see it, like, because Esau, certain, so-called scholarly people, they know it's inflation, but Jake just think, man, it's 2022, man, shit going, we turning up, we going up, man, shit, I got, it's time to step it up, man, you thinking shit, you thinking shit's supposed to be like this.
Right.
Oh man, it's 2022, man. Shit, man. Guess I gotta get that electric car now.
Right.
Nigga.
That shit, man. No gas, man.
You know what I'm saying? When the scripture say a wise man looking well to his going.
Yes.
Right?
Believes every word.
They say where there's no vision, the people fail, man.
Yeah, because Jake looked, you know how in the ancient day, that's all we did was walk. For the most part, Jake looked down on walking. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you can walk, get you a bike. You gotta get back in tune in there, man. Exercising. Look, shit, your ain't gonna need it in that day.
How many Jakes, right? Let me tell you, because the scriptures tell you to seek the old paths, right? How many Jakes that got money thinking about, all right, fuck an electric car, I'm finna move to the wilderness, get me some horses, give me some cattle, give me a well, Jake ain't thinking about that shit. Jake going with the fourth industrial revolution. But the fourth industrial revolution is perdition, is destruction. So if you was even the least bit wise, the Bible tell you how you really supposed to survive. Which I'm not saying as a men of the Lord did, because we can't afford, we don't got the resources to do that anyway. I'm just saying for the motherfuckers that got the resources to do it, they don't got the mind to know what to do with it.
Cause they probably already had that shit off the grid.
Shit, that horse don't eat grass, goddammit. And I'm gonna get where I need to go.
Chicken,
Gonna lay eggs. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say when I guess that was at the third industrial revolution when they started making the automobiles and shit. Motherfuckers with horses and buggies was like, hell no. Automobiles? This motherfucker eat gas. I mean, this motherfucker eat grass and this motherfucker drink gas. Dog. This horse, man, gonna pay for itself.
Because the fourth, basically, they want the mid chip inside you.
It's the digital.
And they want the smartphones. Ain't gonna be no more smartphones, man.
No.
You gonna be linked in. Yeah, you is the smartphone.
Internet of bodies.
Internet of bodies. Transhumanism, man. That's where they going with it now, man. You connected to the internet, man. You didn't pay your internet bill. So go ahead.
But see, he being deceptive. He not telling you the real reason why he's doing this, because he gotta hide his hand.
And then they want to start it as cis-G. Right. They want to do it as cis-G. Why cis-G, man?
Bill don't get paid, they're gonna turn a whole nigga off.
Hey.
Turn that nigga off.
Turn his ass off.
Hey, man.
Cut his ass off.
You see, it's a video out there that show you how when you had your phone plugged up to a charger and you holding that motherfucker, how much radiation, electricity, you know what I'm saying? Dude had a Tesla, you like look how much charge I got now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit destroying you, man.
Yeah, radiation, all that.
That shit destroying you, man.
Yeah, Jake still don't know what they. Jake still don't know what's in that potion,
hey,
either, man.
Even if he would just leave you alone after he put the chip in you, you still gonna die. Because all that shit, you gonna die quicker anyway.
Agree with so.
Because your body is not compatible with artificial
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
So your body is already rejecting this shit.
The artificial intelligence. Jay gonna be through, man. They'll start smoking this shit out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Right now, Jay gonna be through,
Hey,
man.
so the Most High really doing a favor by bringing the missiles and wiping this motherfucker
Gonna have
country.
to. All praise up to
Gonna have to, man.
This place gotta be destroyed by nuclear
Yeah,
fire, man.
That's right.
You know?
The electronic shit, man, the Lord gonna have to do away with by fire.
'Cause if it don't get destroyed, we still a slave, man. We still working for Esau. You know, paying bills and shit,
Shit, you
man.
think you working now?
Yeah.
Shit. Shit.
Yeah, boy, like I say, he gonna turn your ass off.
Right there,
He didn't meet his 45 hours this week. Cut that nigga off.
Man, what? You gotta remember,
You
a
wanna
lot of people
call
ain't gonna
in?
need. A lot of people ain't gonna need to make it to you.
Hey,
Something cut their ass off.
hey man.
Slaughter.
That movie coming out, Implant, Preacher Cott had uploaded a video dealing with. That motherfucker was telling her what to do.
Yeah.
Like, tell her go kill this motherfucker.
Right.
Go, you know what I'm saying?
They say it was Vin Diesel, right? Bloodshot? Or there's something different?
No, it's a new movie.
Oh, okay.
It's called it's about the children.
Okay,
It's
okay.
called Implant. I believe it's called Implant.
Yeah.
But it was like, I need you to go kill this person.
Gemini
You
Man,
see-
Will Smith.
Come on, man.
Hey, these movies are telling to reality.
It's
man.
telling he really prophesying on the
Yeah,
left hand
telling.
side.
Telling.
It's left hand sorcery what it is, man.
Yep.
Hey, you got a precept?
Keep going on
Let
that.
him finish this.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
All right, Micah 6 and verse 11. It says, "Shall I count them pure with the wicked balances, and with the bag of deceitful weights? For the rich men thereof are full of violence."
The rich men thereof are full of violence, man. You got everything.
Got everything, man. Whole world.
Whole world.
Yet you still not happy.
Still ain't satisfied.
Man, you got niggas out here, man. Jake right now is happy right now with one big woman and $1,000. And Jake good.
With a Mick
But
Jagger.
Esau got everything. Yeah, a Mick up.
They
And
trying to
he's still
downplay.
mad.
They trying to downplay how much money they worth, right? So you go in there and Google how much the Rothschild worth.
Right.
Say 400 billion. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
All right, but check this out, right? So I Googled. I said, so how much money is a trillion, right? So $1 trillion, right, can make a million motherfuckers a millionaire.
Damn.
$1 trillion is a million millions.
Damn.
So if you got 1 trillion, you can make a million motherfuckers a millionaire.
Millionaire.
Power in his hand.
Come on, man. Yeah, well, I suppose the like red nose, yeah, I know what that shit mean. Yeah, nigga, you a clown. Go on, donate your dollar.
Donate.
Yeah. Nigga, please. Go ahead, bro.
That's a heater, man. Oh, ugly.
Let's see.
Yeah, 12.
Okay,
You finish 11.
verse 12, it says, "For the rich men thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. Therefore also will I make thee sick, and smiting thee, and making thee desolate because of thy sins."
Yup. See, the Lord said he gonna smite thee and make thee desolate, man. You know? These scriptures say you live by the sword, die by the sword, man. See, the Lord already got the system of accountability on your ass. You reap what you sow.
Yep.
Y'all got it.
This is
That's all I got. Y'all got it.
this the book of Psalm 73 and 6. It said, "Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence cover them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish."
They are not in trouble as other men.
Oh, it's right. Hey, Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble is other men.
You think they worried about the fucking gas prices?
Hell.
You think they sitting up? You think they sitting up talking about I don't know if I can handle these gas prices going.
Let me get 20. Let me get 20 on pump 8.
Transport being taken out.
Man, they ain't trouble like me. Come on, man.
Neither are they plagued like other men.
They got the best of the best right now, man.
Best of the worst.
They said, I was watching, it said 18% of Americans, only 18% of Americans are living life as usual. Everybody else, so that means fucking 82%.
Yeah.
Everybody else
Hey, damn.
fucked up right now.
Yeah.
Right.
You can see it.
So you know who them 18% is.
Nigga balling on a budget.
Come on now.
Nigga barely making it, man.
Shit, nigga crawling on the budget.
Right. They hurt out here, man.
Hey, verse 8. It said they all corrupt and speak weakly concerning oppression that speak lawfully.
Come on, man.
Yep, that's it on that.
This is 2 Esdras chapter 11, verse 44. The highest also have looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled.
That's right. It said his time is ended, man. And his abomination not fulfilled, meaning what? The Lord created the wicked for the day of evil. So his time is fulfilled. Now, guess what? He can go into slavery, and after that, his ass gonna be distinct. You know, because his time is fulfilled, man. He did what the Lord created him to do, man. All right, to be the battling man of the earth. All right, go ahead, bro.
The scriptures say what he got reservation on Esau's judgment. Hey, your judgment is reserved. He got a special judgment reserved just for your ass, man.
Don't nobody touch that.
Just like Cain, right?
Uh-huh.
Put that mark on his ass.
Yeah.
Hey, can't nobody touch him. I'ma touch him. Bring that nigga to me.
Yeah.
And therefore appear no more, thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body.
He could take all that Esau have. He could take it all, man. He could take it all, man. All the power. All right? He could take it all, man. Go ahead.
This 2 Esdras 11 and 46. There all the earth may be refreshed.
Right, all the earth may be refreshed. Now the real resetting button finna happen. But it's gonna be by way of what? Thermonuclear missiles. Alright, that's the cleansing agent for this filth. Alright, go ahead.
There all the earth may be refreshed and may return, being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her.
And we hope for the mercy of the Yahweh Shai. Alright? We hope for that mercy that we be delivered. Anybody else? That's all? Alright, so with that, you got some so with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edified. Once again, we're gonna face the east and give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
I want to say double honors to our elders and peace of blessing. I hope to elect. Next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Ball.
Ball.
Maybe
Ball.
Rock Hawkin, man.
Rock
Hey,
Hawkin.
GTA, baby.
DTA.
Yeah.